I have made weird progress today. I don't feel like I've not earned an ability, but I've killed bosses and I've collected money and I've upgraded things.
That's progress.
It is progress, but that's why I said it kind of feels weird. Like I don't, doesn't feel the same as, you know,
Getting abilities.
getting abilities. Alright, I talked to all these ghosts. They're just a cool novelty. I thought one of them had something to give me, which is why I talked to all of them, but I was wrong. Sometimes you just get fucked.
I kind of hate the shortcut being off of an elevator jump.
Yeah. Because half the time you take damage if you're a scrub, including me.
Not only that, but it's just like...
Oh, you always have to do the reset.
Yeah, just resetting the elevator is super
Every
inconvenient.
time, yeah. I agree. I do agree with that 100%. I can't like ground pound this because I don't have mana and I need to ground pound this to move on. Fuck. Life is pain. There's nothing you can do to mitigate that pain.
There is not.
I need to like kill something, fly back there, use my fucking mana. Are you fucking kidding me? And then somehow I'm managing not to actually find any thing to kill. Oh, this is a mana coil. We take these. It's good enough. That's all I
Alright, this
needed.
dude just has tons of fucking health.
He's a weird boss. He like, I think he oddly fucks me up. I get past him in what I feel is a reasonable time, but I die to him a lot.
He just like, I mean, I had a little bit of health gone, and that was my mistake. I shouldn't have done that. But Aldrich one-shots me even harder. I could also go fight Yorm, but that's stupid.
You get like, what do you actually get for fighting arm? You know?
I mean, he's a story boss.
I know.
I'm pretty sure, so you have to. But you don't get anything from fighting him.
You get a great sword, the Stormbreaker.
It's not even good.
It's not even good.
Like, isn't it just good to fight him and completely useless otherwise?
From my understanding, yes, but I'm a pleb at Dark Souls, so I'm not gonna say that definitively.
I could also go fight, like, Lothric. Can't I?
Can you get up there? Yes. No, you need to fight Dragon Slayer armor first. Dragon Slayer armor would be your next boss because you're gonna go up the the right side.
And
You're gonna pass those dragons.
I don't think you can get to Dragon Slayer armor until you kill someone else.
You go Dragon Slayer. No. Dragon Slayer armor will be next because I did Dancer to Dragon Slayer.
Can you? Yeah.
Yeah. Because you just make your way up. You fight those two dragons, which do.
Yeah.
And then you fight Dragon Slayer, and then Dragon Slayer you have to go into the book, the library, and you have to get all the way to the top and kill a mini crystal lizard or a mini crystal sage, and then you take an elevator up and you fight Lothric. So it's a little bit away, 2 bosses away. 1 boss away. I've always feel like the mini crystal sage is a boss, but he's not a boss.
He's not. You don't even have to kill him.
You don't. He is annoying though, and he has killed me.
I think I actually can upgrade my weapon.
Oh, probably.
Like, I got the chunks.
Nice. Oh, I just remembered I can upgrade my weapon too, so I can go do that too.
I do an abysmally low amount of damage to him.
Oh, that was a nice shortcut. It wasn't what I was going for, but I have a shortcut now. I can't remember why this lake is here. Oh, fuck.
Does he have like weak spots? Oh, that just one-shot me. Okay. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
You get one-shotted less and less as you level up as well.
Don't you get like some like regular setup? You always get like a.
You just get like static defense, I think, as you level up.
Yeah, I felt like there was something static. I don't know why this lake is here.
Atmosphere.
Yeah, I
Level
think
design.
it is. I know, but when I play Metroidvania, I try and think of everything has a purpose, because
It does. Theme.
fair.
That should be enough. And with this loading screen, I will pee.
Matt, did you rejoin the stream? Is it alright? Is it working? Is it at least better? Again, there's not actually too much we can do. The internet company is fucking us, but I will do my best to make it alright.
Alright.
Yeah.
Dude, in like a week I might be shirtless Instagram ready.
Yeah? Do you feel that way?
That's what this is all about. I just need to post like one shirtless Instagram and snap pic, and then everyone will just think I look like that, and then I don't have to anymore.
Is that when you're gonna calm down or just like eat more, I guess?
I don't think I will be eating more, but you know, I could. As much as I would enjoy like going back to normal human habits, I don't think I'm psychologically able.
Fair. Just too boring now?
Not only that, but like I just don't want to give up having abs. I would like to. I've worked so hard for it. I would like to maintain it for as long as I can. You know.
Yeah.
The exercise stuff is good, boys.
What they kind of did nice is when you get to like a nice halfway point, they essentially like reset the world by infecting it, so that you're not actually just like running through areas that don't matter.
That is good.
Terraria does that too. Not a fucking Metroidvania or anything, but it actually does do that nicely. It's like a halfway point. It's like, okay, we'll upgrade the world, we'll spawn new enemies, we'll do all this new stuff, because like we can then reuse our assets.
Yeah. I almost have all the Estus shards.
That's crazy.
There's only one more, I think.
You get them all pretty early, if I remember correctly.
I don't remember if DLC has any bone shards or
no, they didn't
Estus.
increase
No?
either. No, unless the default was 10, and then it goes up to 15. But
I don't know why they would have added them to the base game though, right?
yeah, so it's like 10 would be base game, and then if there is more, I feel like it's it would be 15 and it would be in the DLC. I don't know if the stream actually like booted back up. Matt hasn't said anything, but he might have just gave up.
If you hit go live, it must have. No?
I mean, I thought so too, but here we are. Let me double check. Yeah, it's on. 2 people are watching, so someone... Well, it's not even us because of... That reminds me.
What?
I'm just... I always like update these when I think about it.
Nice, nice.
I never, I do alright with it. Not like it matters too much. General area is good enough, but if I can fix it and it takes 2 seconds, it doesn't hurt my feelings.
Maybe I'll rewrite jokes for the bio.
Yeah. And then stream times, and then a link to the spreadsheet.
Yeah. I might try Grim Dawn tomorrow. We'll see. Yo, what is up? How you doing, Sky?
Yo.
Yeah, I'm torn between not wanting to play more video games, and also wanting to play Grim Dawn on stream.
Perfect. That's fair. It could be really fun.
Oh, I'm sure it will be. It's just like, I just shouldn't be playing more video games.
If it's like not tearing your soul apart right now, I think you're fine to do it. Like that's.
Oh my god.
That's the thing, right? Like you're going to get back to the state where you don't want to play video games again, so you might as well just do it while you don't hate video games.
More useful things with my time. Not that I necessarily would. Zonked. I'm also pretty tired. It is almost bedtime.
Yeah, we're getting there. I don't get to go to bed as soon as Jeff does, but we're getting there.
I'm gonna sleep well tonight too. Oh, it's gonna be so good. My legs are gonna be so fucking sore in the morning. I'm not gonna be able to walk. I'm gonna have to anyway. Walked like 15 kilometers today? Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. What'd you do? Hike? Like, go somewhere and do anything? Or did you just like walk around for the YOLOs?
Well, I'm supposed to go hiking Sunday.
Oh yeah? Where are you going?
I don't know. Cammy's boss, her new boss invited us.
Weird.
And invited the other employees too.
Walked home from 17th, holy hell. That's dedication.
I might not be able to go to the sewers. I'm just thinking about it. I may or may not have used my key already.
We told that.
Which would be very upsetting because I wanted to do that. It would mean I have to find another key. And I would like not to do that.
Interesting. I just like deadlifted, then also went for a walk after. It was tiring. I don't do that much more damage, but like it's a little more. Oh, dude, this club has no range. But like, it's just the Apex clubbing bitches experience, you know?
Yeah, you're just not gonna club bitches in any other fashion.
It's true. You simply can't. My FB messages were probably not important, honestly. Very little of what I say is. The load times, though, definitely.
With better timing, we definitely could have like switched consoles. I could have played on the Switch, and you could have played on my computer.
I wouldn't have to save.
Oh no!
But yeah,
you
like better timing. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's because I only have 2 personality traits, right? It's like necrophagia songs, and then having muscles. That's it. I could try to convey some like arcane notions of meaning. I've been really about that these days. Yeah, and being vegan kind of, but that ties into having muscles. F5 goes a long way. God tier play. I'm still just losing to Osiris, so.
Like, you had to F5 again? Because we did restart the stream.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I've been fearing that this whole time.
Yeah, sorry, Matt. It's not intentional. I guess we could, like, reduce the quality and it might actually, like, help. But lots of time it doesn't matter. Lots of time it's fine. But, like, we are literally working with, like, 30 megabytes per second.
It's really bad. I apologize for who I am as a person.
Yeah, like, this, like, the hub in our area is completely broken, and, like, everyone with internet around here is getting nothing. And we're all sucking away the internet, obviously.
We're sucking away a lot of things, that's for sure. I don't know if I'm the reason why everything is wrong, but I certainly don't contribute to the solutions.
Is this the boss? Did I find a boss on accident? I have $1,000. Can I not find a boss on accident?
And I still maintain that I don't actually do anything immoral.
This sucks.
And would, in fact, say I'm quite virtuous. What those virtues are is debatable, questionable, but virtuous nonetheless.
Alright, they all come to life. Fuck, this is such a bitch of a fight. I'm definitely losing my $1,000 here.
You don't need it. It was holding you back.
Yeah. There's like a point where you just can't heal with two people coming at you like this. There's no time. Much like any game, multiple bosses are fucking tough. Never mind, this doesn't even stay as 2, but I died.
2 things at once, man.
It doesn't even stay as 2, it goes up to 4. That's fine.
Matt, have you played Disco Elysium yet? Disco Elysium is like one of the best games released in the last decade. If it weren't like a text-based adventure, I would play it on stream just so everyone could experience Disco Elysium.
Sure.
Like, it really is the best RPG in the last 10 years.
Oh, I don't have a bit of body.
Yo, Wasteland 3 is coming out in like a day or two, and it looks super fucking good. I've been talking about how I don't want to spend $80 on a game, but now that I can get Death Stranding from Peter, and I still don't know if it's PS4 or PC, I'll ask him. But Wasteland 3 looks really fucking good, dude. It looks like Divinity in the West. Like, in the Wild West. Ish. Like, post-apocalyptic wasteland, kind of, but also still somewhat Western.
Hoping Cyberpunk isn't trash is... It's a decent hope, but it may be a hope that falls short of expectations here.
I'm open to both versions of Death Stranding. I don't really care at all. It's just, if I'm getting one for free, like, I'll play it on that platform. If I'm getting access to a copy for free. I heard the PC port was good, though. Which is nice. The Horizon Zero Dawn PC port is apparently not very good. Cyberpunk, I don't know, man. I think The Witcher is already an overrated game. I don't think that CD Projekt Red are actually like this big fucking gamer messiah. I think it's going to be a good game, but I don't think it's going to be like the greatest game of all time that a lot of people seem to be expecting it to be. I don't even know if I'm interested in it. Honestly, I just typically do not enjoy games in the first-person perspective. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, nice. This is gonna take a long time. This dude is hard when he one-shots you.
You could choose to go get some levels. You could go sacrifice all your souls and get some levels.
I don't even have that many.
You have all the boss souls. If you
I do, it's true.
Disregard your sentimental value. In favor of not dying every other second.
I kind of like the sentimental value.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You'll get there eventually. I'm not saying you won't. It's just time.
Yeah, whatever. I'm in no rush. It's all about enjoying the experience, Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. The Witcher 3 is one of the best stories that I've experienced in gaming. Sure. But the average video game story is also fucking trash.
You wrote something that didn't put people to sleep or didn't feel cheesy. Congrats.
Even good stories can be kind of cheesy.
Yeah, that's true. But
It's just like...
I meant cheesy isn't like an overdone gaming trope, not necessarily.
Yeah. Games do often have the same story repeatedly. Disco Elysium is a literary tale, for sure, I would say.
How do I get to this check? I'm just gonna go buy it because it's one of my favorite items, and I'm gonna spend my money elsewhere a dozen times over if I just don't buy it right now.
Like when that Jimquisition video when he was talking about people comparing The Last of Us to Schindler's List. It was like, yeah, wait till these people discover books. I love it. Yeah, I really think that like the cinematization of video games is the absolute wrong direction. And like trying to be more like another medium just worsens your own medium. You want to be playing up the things that make games unique, not just trying to be another medium.
Alas, that's what sells lately. People want to be a part of their own movie, etc.
Yeah, like playing a movie is big. That is what like people want to do. It seems.
I could use the shield. I'll use the dream shield while I'm fucking around here.
Like, man, people really love the new God of War, and honestly, I don't get it. Like, I just legitimately didn't get why it was supposed to be such a good story. Everyone and people throw around the term immersive a lot. That is the term I hate the most in gaming discourse. Immersion. What the fuck does that even mean, dude? People told me God of War was immersive, and it was perhaps the least immersive experience I've ever had. Like, I felt more immersive playing Resident Evil 4.
I still just don't think immersion very well applies to third person because it already takes you out of a natural state of life.
I think,
as far as immersion's concerned, I want to be there, I want to be that. Like, not to say, like, they don't feel immersive, but if, like, you're making the argument of breaking immersion.
Well, like, you can be immersed in an experience that isn't your own.
Yeah.
It's just, like, if it's consistent and cohesive and realistic in, like, every way, right? I think just the internal cohesion and consistency is what makes immersion more so than feeling like you're there.
It's alright.
Fuck!
At its core, it's already just a flawed concept because, like, you're playing a video game.
For sure, but that just kind of denies the entire entertainment, or like
I like it, but
the idea of entertainment as escapism, doesn't it?
Yes. I mean, I never forget that I'm playing a game.
No, of course not. But like, if you read a good book or watch a good movie or something, like even if you know it's not realistic, like it's a believable thing, you know? It's like based on the world and the characters and the setting and everything that has transpired, like the next action, the next plot event, the next story beat makes sense. It's believable. It's immersive.
Yeah, if you go from that angle, then I see what you mean. Like, it doesn't. But then what? Like, the thing that breaks people's immersion lots of the time is this whole like menuing or whatnot, and then they're like, you know, it really took me out of the game. Or when they do a cutscene and it takes you away from the controller. Like, that's when I hear people complain about breaking my immersion.
Yeah, they do say it's something like that. Like the term immersion, I mean, it doesn't have a set meaning when it comes to like what an immersive experience is. I don't think, especially because that's going to be different for everyone, right? And people are going to have different ideas of what they want an immersive experience to be or what they think an immersive experience is. So you have to set a definition for what the word means to begin with. And
I figured out why they put the blue lake in there.
I don't know how I would do that.
They put the blue lake in there because you can't get to the store right now with the new fucking
Death Stranding wanting you to help others. That's big. There's very few things in this world that have inspired me to help other people.
Yeah, you build roads and help other people with actions I've already mostly finished with. Yeah, that it is like leaving. I thought that was cool, but I also kind of thought it was lame because you're playing a walking simulator and like building a bridge is basically 90% of that game. So like to have someone just build that bridge for me, kind of already ruined it.
I think you always have to like contribute to it, don't you?
Yeah, you might only get a part of it.
Like the game still has a plot that like I don't think you can just log on and have everything be done.
Oh
and,
no, absolutely not. But like if you're going to just wandering around, like sometimes there's just a bridge there.
Yeah.
It's just like for such little actual like types of gameplay, having someone do it for me was not something I was necessarily interested in.
Well, there's always other bridges you could build.
Yeah, and for sure. You could just build a bridge right beside his bridge, but this comes down to you could always make things harder for yourself, but like...
I mean, like, you could build a bridge somewhere else that needs a bridge. Like, you could contribute to the world in a meaningful way, in the way that you weren't intending. Like, you're like, I want to build a bridge here, but there's already a bridge there. Well, clearly there doesn't need to be a fucking second bridge. So, find somewhere else to build a bridge. You can't access the roads and bridges until you actually set up... Yeah, okay. But yeah, there is this big like community aspect to Death Stranding that seems really fucking cool. Kojima, man.
I don't know if I want to bust here. No, I don't. I want to upgrade my sword. This entire day has just been upgrades for me.
I would say immersion would have to do with like the level of focus that something commands. Maybe not commands, but that you give it, right? So
no,
it's
but like, what about Street Fighter? Is Street Fighter immersive even though you're putting your like every second?
Kinda. I would say that like competitive games are immersive. I mean, all of your cognitive abilities are immersed in them, aren't they?
Yeah, but like I feel like that's kind of the weird way of, like what you're saying isn't necessarily, it doesn't make sense. It's just not. This isn't the part of the argument that people are complaining about. It's almost is like a sidebar. Like people again are complaining about like taking the controller away from me or giving me a weird break in the story that doesn't make sense or something like that. But like usually you don't hear it where it's like, oh, in Street Fighting you broke my immersion.
That's because anyone who is imagining themselves as a video game character and has a problem with their immersion being broken is autistic, right?
I mean, most media, you're trying to, like, situate yourself in there, aren't you? When you read, like, I don't know.
What, none of them. There's no, like...
like, every story is your own, as far as gaming is concerned. You are the main character.
No, you only control them.
They don't advertise them that way either. And some characters deliberately go out of their ways for that you customize that character, that it's yours.
Yeah, some of them for sure, but like when you play on any story-based game, like you're not that character. You just control them. Like they have their own name, they have their own fucking. They don't look like you.
Yeah.
More games, I would agree. That'd be nice to collect their bodily fluids. I would like an immersion to just being captivated by something. Because to say it's like one's ability to imagine themselves as that thing, I wouldn't call anything immersive in that case, right? Or I would call like anything as immersive as something else, because it really just depends on the person's individual ability to do that. And it would become impossible to talk about.
But I do like immersion would still also be kind of someone's individual ability to get into something.
I mean, yeah, like to call something immersive is definitely a subjective claim. But like, do most people go around imagining themselves as video game characters when they play a video game?
I don't know. I just kind of like mostly just that you can like fit yourself in that situation. I control them. Therefore, usually you don't be like, fucking Drake died. You say, no, I died.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, it's just kind of goes hand in hand. It's not that you're like autistic and think you are Master Chief, but like currently you are Master Chief.
You're controlling him anyway.
Yeah, but like as like is controlling. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Matt. Immersion is the extent to which someone can commit their attention to media. Yeah, it has to do with focus. How much of your mental faculties something commands or requires. Because, like, yeah, I definitely wouldn't call it one's ability to imagine themselves as that. Because then, like, you would never be able to call music immersive. Or a book or a movie.
No, a book would you can easily imagine yourself in that situation. You are reading it.
No, because you have no agency over what happens next, right? You also don't in most games.
You also don't in most games, no. Maybe, yeah.
You also don't in any game.
What?
Have agency over what happens.
At the very most, it's just like spawning trees. Yeah, like fair enough. I just never considered it like that, but it's not that it doesn't make sense. Also, two grand. Who the
rolling it?
Fuck no, that's what he wants from me.
Oh Jesus, okay. Well, he wants you to be rolling it.
Yeah, I can be though. There's one dude that you like. It's a collection thing, and you can turn all your collections in for money.
Judge Holden is like Blood Meridian, isn't it? Or what am I thinking? Yeah, it is Blood Meridian. Cool. So yeah, it's like I'm commanding Master Chief, but I'm not Master Chief.
Yeah, no, fair enough. When you put it in perspective of other metas, then yeah. But like, I personally never say that I'm immersed in any situation, so it's mostly that I'm just not thinking about it that way. Like, I've never been that statement. I've never been that person like, you broke my immersion.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm literally not even thinking about immersion. And if I am immersed, I'm not necessarily even thinking about it.
But yeah, it's like, think of the times when you're playing a video game and all of a sudden you check the clock after 4 minutes, but it's been 12 hours.
But like,
right? Like that was an immersive experience. You were immersed in it.
But like, sometimes I get lost in my head mowing the lawn, and like several hours also go through, like let's say 3 hours, and I'm like, holy fuck, that felt like 10 minutes.
Yes.
Like, was I immersed mowing the lawn?
Yeah, I would say so. It's a very Zen meditative thing, actually. It can be.
Your guy loves kids.
Oh fuck, dude. I hate how his dash one-shots me.
I actually do enjoy mowing the lawn. I've been doing it since I was probably like 10. So it's something I like routinely do, and like I do find a way to essentially make a meditation out of it. I get so lost in my fucking head. There's your fucking $2,000, mate. This dude, after he finishes upgrading your sword, asks you to kill him with his masterpiece.
Whew.
Three pieces of pale ore, eh? Alright. I see what you're after.
You look, I mean, I go for walks every day, most days because like yeah, it's an immersive experience. It's meditative. It's also because it's better use of time than just like laying in bed. I've just shifted my being defeated from laying down to walking around. It helps a bit.
There's a speed run for Hollow Knight where it's called like the floor is lava, and you never touch your feet to the floor.
Jesus. Challenge runs. Fuck.
Yeah, or challenge run, I guess, not speed run. I mean, it could be speed run.
I am not carrying sweet cargo. I also don't drink 3 cans of Monster Energy every day.
I have had none today, and that's honestly worse for my heart than having them.
Honestly, probably, yeah. Maybe once I play Death Stranding, I'll get it and I'll start carrying cargo. If I could be sponsored by Monster Energy, I would drink like 12 cans a day, easy. Maybe not 12. Maybe. I'm sure it would get to that point, and then I would die. I could carry piss bottles with me. That could be handy. You never know when you need to piss. Actually, oftentimes I am walking around and I'm like, fuck, I gotta pee. But there's people around, so I can't just like do it.
But if you had a bottle,
yeah.
Or hear me out, you could add a catheter.
Yeah, just walk around with a catheter.
Yeah, like it's the most efficient. You know?
It is that is effective. Yeah, that's precision gaming.
Yeah, like how do you think we make these long streams?
I didn't even keep a piss bottle when WoW Classic came out. I should have.
It's because you were in the living room.
True.
You probably wouldn't have because the bathroom was literally next to your door.
Yeah,
but
still. Like, that's seconds lost. Like, if you lose a minute, no, you fall behind.
Did you ever figure out, like, how close you were to the first level 60? I know you weren't, but, like, were you guys, like, you know, top 10,000? Because there's a lot of people that play WoW.
I have no idea.
Like, when you were 60 in your server, did you feel like the only 60 in your server?
I didn't feel like the only 60, but I felt like there were few 60s. Like, there weren't many around. And then it became, like, way more over time, obviously.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, I don't really want to lose this $500, but I'm gonna grind this boss. I'm also not wearing boss gear. That would have been nice, but here we are. When I do die here, I will do that.
I've had a couple R8 attempts on this dude, but the fact that his charge one-shots me is really aggravating.
I can see that.
There also seems to me like there's little to no tell for it. And I've had this problem every time I've done this.
Yeah, you hate this boss.
This is also like a big problem. Just dying right there.
Yeah.
I gotta rectify that.
It's not optimal. Okay, so I am already on 3. Fuck me sideways. This is actually where it's nice to have the honeycombs because you can just hide up top a little bit, but I'm very dead. The other one's still on the left side. I'm just hiding, but I can do better. There's a lot of things I could do here if I'm deciding to fight this boss now. I upgraded the nail. Yeah, I did everything I wanted to do. You can use thorns. Thorns is great, and then you use soul catcher, and then done.
There's a Paper Mario ripoff that looks pretty good.
Oh.
Called Bug Fables. It's just like the 1,000-Year Door with bugs.
But with bugs.
Fuck.
Interesting. I wonder if steady body allows one to keep steady while attacking. I could put a lot of spore shrooms out. Let's try something new for once. Every time I heal, I'll lay shrooms.
Oh, why do I keep doing this to myself?
Is there really not a better... There's a better bench for this. Okay. I just didn't know I was going to do it. That's what it was.
I really thought about playing Origami King.
I did too. I really wanted to do it, but... Fuck. It's not worth it. Although replaying it on the emulator might be fine. We might find an emulation that works.
Yeah, maybe.
That is still back to your treading old ground.
Yeah. That's really old ground, though.
Old enough?
Yeah, that might be old enough that it constitutes a new experience. So, I was thinking about this today, and yesterday, and a lot of days, I guess. Once something becomes like sufficiently old, it's almost like a new experience. Or I've changed enough as a person that to retread it, I can probably get new insights onto old experiences.
Yeah, or you reboot the, I mean, one, nostalgia, and like that's a good set of nostalgia, not a bad set. And then two would be like, fuck, where is this thing? You forget. You forget enough that it is literally new.
I remember very little about it. So.
Yeah, you forget enough that like it's literally new to you because you're like, I don't remember this part. I have to refigure this shit out.
I did contemplate Origami King, but it doesn't look good.
The issue is like
Wasteland 3 though.
Combat is just bad.
Matt, does the Grass Crest shield stack with the Coranthi ring?
I think it does.
I also think it does, but I hope I'm not just wasting a gear slot. They stack? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm amped on fucking Wasteland 3 actually. I like just discovered its existence. Oh fuck.
Yeah, you can play that.
It's really good.
You can play like mouse and keyboard games down here with the Steam Link.
Yeah, it's true. It came out or it comes out in a day or two. The camera also just kind of sucks for this dude.
He's too big.
Yeah, dude, like Ridley. Okay. That was an interesting way to get one shot. So he one-shots me a lot, Aldrich one-shots me a lot. I've made further progress on him. His run is longer, though. Oh shit, my fly is undone. This has been lewd. We'll get banned.
That's it. Switch is over.
Moving to Pornhub.
Yeah, it's only 6 to 10 stream on Twitch. Don't worry about the 10 to 12.
Start up an OnlyFans.
It pains me that's a thing.
Online strippers. Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what cameras are too.
Yeah. It is.
I don't get it, man.
It's the ability to control someone's actions in a sexual way. That it's a fetish in and of its own.
You think like every OnlyFans subscriber or whatever like all has that same desire?
I 100% think so. Like I just don't. I physically can't I can't think of another good reason. This is what gets them off.
Yeah, the personalized interaction is big. Although, man, I don't even know if a lot of them do personalized interaction. Like for camming and stuff, I get it. But for OnlyFans, I think a lot of the time they just have like pictures.
Stream setup even, or just pictures.
OnlyFans isn't even. I don't even think it is streaming, is it? They just have like sites where people subscribe, and then they just like get sent pictures or like whatever they upload. It might be videos and stuff. If you pay more, you might get personalized content. I don't really know, but I think it's like Patreon for nudes. And even cam girls used to have Patreon, and they still probably do, but probably just switched. But yeah, like I kind of get that. I suppose the personalized interaction makes some sense. People do like that a lot. It feels nice to feel wanted.
Yeah, but they're fooling themselves.
Yeah, but I mean, what is entertainment in general?
Yes.
You're not actually this thing fighting these bosses, right? Like you're a dude sitting on a couch putting buttons. You're pushing buttons on a controller.
For sure. But this is the only way in which this form exists, as of where sex is buying nudes off the internet, while is the only way you can get nudes of her, is not the only form of like sexual gratification.
It's the only way you can get nudes of her.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Well, I was thinking, I killed one of them. That was not my best showing.
It does feed the starved though. Like, I saw a lot of people coming to that strip club that like, was very surprising. Like, crazy. You get regulars and shit. It doesn't make sense to me, but some people loved it. And yeah, they buy company.
Yeah, that's a big thing. Buying company is very odd. It's really not hard to fake friends. There's a lot of people out there.
OnlyFans is definitely the market per though. Yeah, like I said, it's like Cam Girl Patreon, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Not even Cam Girl, but just girl Patreon.
Oh.
These people, they're getting scammed.
Alright, we got 10 minutes.
They have to absolve themselves of desire for women, and they'll be free.
Beat this boss. Jeff's gonna be his boss. We'll give a fresh start next week.
Dude, easy. First try.
Okay, so it's only max 3, I think. I don't know. I can't remember. I do know it's 3 at the very least. I think it's 4. It's a bitch no matter which way it is though, which sucks. It's actually just really hard to fight 3 things, you know?
It is.
And then healing is... Healing you have to stand still. So, you add that in there, and then you have these people that can like have moves that are cross-map oriented. And
oh no, he's already transforming. Fuck, dude. Yeah, okay.
I can do that to deke him out though, and I do have fast heal on. This is like my favorite way to play. Fast heal is good shit.
There's no tell for that move, and it kills me.
Which one is it?
His charge.
Yeah, I remember finding something, but like it's so hard to detect that you don't even find it half the time.
It's very slight if it does even exist.
Yeah. I remember dying to this fucking bullshit too. So
don't stand in front of his face. You know, I guess that's a reasonable solution.
he does have a hunch. You can like find him punching forward. Like it's there.
He's on all fours though. But
it's
yeah,
a bigger hunch.
Fair. Shoulders perk up a bit. I guess, yeah, not standing directly in front of him would indeed be a solution.
I don't like that solution. Try standing.
Yeah, me neither, right? Like, I would just like to react to it perfectly. That sounds much better to me.
Ah! It was doing alright. I think I
Ow.
killed one.
Fuck. Okay. Why be proactive when you could be perfectly reactive? Because clearly that's working out very well.
Yeah, you're just refining it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the same way when I was fighting that boss, man. It's like, well, you're not making it very far. I'm like, I like the hardness, and I am getting better at it. But like, it just takes time.
Refining the process.
I'm kind of the same way as Jeff. Like, I didn't want to do a whole bunch of upgrades and then go back and fight this boss in GG easy. I'm like, I wanted to have a good boss fight.
Yeah.
There's a limit though. You can definitely be so far under level that this isn't worth your time, even if you beat him.
Level 1 runs.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you are just putting nails into your dick.
Can you do like a no upgrade run of Hollow Knight? Oh, I'm sure.
You would just do no badges, and you wouldn't buy the upgrades for the sword.
Is it a thing that people do?
I don't know that. I've watched the speedrun one time after I finished the game. And I've never seen it since. It was cool.
Yeah, I wonder if it's like a big speedrunning game.
It is, actually. It's a Metroidvania.
I mean, I guess so, yeah.
People love speedrunning this shit. I kind of wanted to see if I can focus this dude down and just get rid of the extra guy. Much like any time you have to fight 2 bosses.
What's like the premier speedrunning game? Is it still Super Mario 64?
Is that what we think is the premier speedrunning game? Interesting.
I think so. To me, it seems like.
I would have thought it would have just been the first Metroid.
Yeah, I heard Super Metroid. I think is the one people play. Actually, it probably is Super Metroid. That probably is the premier speedrun because that used to be like the last game of GDQ for years.
It's just, it might not even be the premium game to speedrun, but it's the origin. Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you finish with your roots.
I actually think that the origin of speedrunning is
part of Castlevania.
GoldenEye.
The old N64 shooter?
Yes.
Really? I would have just assumed it was Metroidvania, especially with them having the incentive for finishing faster, which is like, hey, how fast can you do our game?
So I think like in terms of that sort of thing, maybe Metroid, I don't know. But in terms of like turning it into a competitive thing with like leaderboards and everyone competing for time and not just like trying to beat a game fast to get an unlock, I actually do think it was GoldenEye. Maybe not, it's some old shooter.
Oh.
I don't know if it was GoldenEye. I remember actually watching like a mini documentary on this once. It was like some dude's triumphant story to end up completing. And they do it on a per level basis too.
It could be Perfect Dark or GoldenEye. Perfect Dark times your levels.
I don't think it was Perfect Dark.
Fair. I have seen speedruns for GoldenEye, so I'm not discrediting it. It's definitely possible.
But yeah, I think that was like the first speedrunning game that like developed a community and things like that.
GoldenEye was sweet. I think I got an opportunity to go back and play it. GoldenEye is not sweet.
Yeah.
But GoldenEye is sweet.
I never got into it as a kid.
We played like the multiplayer games. We had the 4 controllers.
Doom
everything.
was the first game to have recorded speedruns.
Okay. Doom's. I mean, it was a shooter, and that does actually make sense. I've seen lots of stuff on Doom for that too. People love that old Doom.
Yes, and like putting Doom on things is a huge meme. Doom on calculators.
Isn't that Skyrim?
Putting Skyrim on things is also a big meme. Before there was Skyrim, there was Doom.
Fair.
When is Bethesda gonna make another game?
They don't need to. They have Skyrim. They have announced the next one.
Yeah, they announced the next one like years back, didn't they?
I don't know the timing. I just know they've announced the next one. I should just increase my invulnerability time with one of the gems if I am going to just play like an asshole like that. Sometimes it works, man. You can get a lot of hits, and if you just get to stand there and hit a bitch.
I don't even know if I would play another Bethesda game.
I really can't think of one I'm like been super passionate about.
Yeah, I think I did actually hate all of them. I don't. Oh my god, please. Like, I don't actually like Elder Scrolls. I don't like Fallout. The new Fallouts.
I don't like old or new. I've never played the old, so I can't even say that.
The old ones actually seem like they'd be really cool, but
they're just turn-based shooters, right?
Yeah, but it's not what you'd expect. Like, you're just one dude out there. You don't have a party or anything. The combat is actually really fucking bad. Fallout 2 is brutally difficult, allegedly. Largely because the combat is just super, like, obtuse and also not good.
Oh, that was tough. They, like, cut me off on every side. Not being able to jump sometimes and whatnot is tough. That's too bad. That was actually a really good run. And with that, I get one more attempt.
Yeah, like, when I played Atom RPG, I was kind of interested in playing Fallout, the older ones. Atom RPG was super fucking good. Russian Fallout, awesome.
Oh, I remember you playing that.
Yeah, it was a really good game.
That came from you watching that one dude's videos.
Fucking, it was either Seth Zenich or Mandalore.
Yeah. Mandalore. Or you had this huge kick for his like game review videos.
Yeah, dude. He didn't even play Adam though.
No, he did a review.
Nope.
Oh well, then maybe not then. But like that's the era of which you started.
Yeah,
playing.
yeah, definitely. I started to get into long form gaming content. Lots of it's still trash.
What, the game?
No, but people putting ideas for it on the internet. Adam RPG is super fucking good, and I think it's only gotten better. I haven't played it in the last, like, however long, but I think they've patched a lot.
Yeah, it was buggy when you played it.
Oh, it was a buggy fucking mess. Yeah, absolutely. But it was wonderful. It was a wonderful buggy mess.
It was your buggy mess.
It was.
Well, I said I had one more try, and I really did just put my worst foot forward, you know?
Yeah, Elder Scrolls and Modern Call do have embarrassingly bad content. They're barely games, honestly. I sincerely don't understand how they took off. Well, I get how they took off. They're easy.
There's lots to do, even if technically
it's all super fucking vacuous.
Yeah, but like people can keep busy for a long time.
Yeah. Like there are people alive that play Fallout 76.
Which is a shame because they got scammed. It was a literal scam. I've heard nothing good about it, and it's like all pay to win content and everything. It was like
no, it's really fucking bad. I know it's the Seth Mandalore meme. I know. The world needs a new Seth video right now. Seth Zenich is the best YouTuber. Him, Tim Rogers. Uber Danger is also quite funny. Him and Seth are IRL friends. They might be from the same whatever country they're from. Uber Danger used to make a bunch of League videos, but he started making other ones. His WoW like, pentology is hilarious.
Is it good?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's funny, it has to be good, I guess.
Hey, it's just funny. Like, he doesn't say anything meaningful. It's just funny. The world could use new Seth right now. I think he streamed, but I never watched it because he didn't stream on the conventional platform because
it's probably like the Microsoft one.
He's too edgy, like bro team. Oh my.
Can you guys not keep on reviving? That would be great.
Do they?
No.
Is that the thing?
This is gonna be the last one. Fuck, I fucked up. I was just trying to bait him there so I could teleport to the other side and then heal, but here we are.
Seth blew up really fast as well. Like, he got some notoriety from some other people, and like he just ended up getting so many subscribers so fast. You did it?
Yep.
Nice, dude.
I listened to myself and just, crushed it real quick.
I just died a lot, so I still killed 3 bosses.
Give it one more try. I have to go talk to this chick at the top. I also have to touch a bench, sadly.
Alright.
I sadly need to go touch a bench. It is close, but you got another attempt, and then you can go to bed.
Hell yeah.
I forgot that the money's glitched right now. It's fine.
I'll probably fall asleep at 10:30. I'll send Aisha one last snap, and I'll give her a chance to reply, which takes like half an hour. Yeah. I love when he took all of the fucking YouTube revenue from the sponsored video and just got a bunch of hentai with it. That was amazing.
What?
Yeah, he just commissioned a bunch of hentai. Hilarious. Seth's a real G.
I'm kidding. Holy fuck. Oh.
I think he's an actual doctor. Which is kind of funny.
I mean, you like what you like. 2D women, spirited 3D women, you know?
Well, just like all of his videos and everything, for him to be a doctor is hilarious. He makes some pretty questionable content.
It's fun. I remember liking it all, but like, yeah, you know, pulling these games out of the fucking...
What, I mean, questionable, like, morally. Lots of the thing, like, most of his jokes, I'm surprised, are still flying. It's definitely for, like, the older 4chan crowd. I hate to call it that. Rather, like, the... By older, I also mean chronologically. Like, the 4chan crowd from years ago. Even his fucking Mbeke avatar is, like... I'm surprised that he's still getting away with it. And I love it.
Oh, I'm in a soul world. Sup? Sup? Talk to me, girl. Do I have to hit you with the dream nail again? For King Beloved. Is that...
Dude, the body pillow video is... Yeah, it's perfect. Inspired me to get a body pillow. Note, I don't have a body pillow. I just have a Catherine pillowcase. But no pillow to put it on. It's also not a full body pillow size. It's just a regular pillow size pillowcase, which is kind of disappointing.
There's like 3 seals on this egg that's holding back the poison, but the poison's leaking out, so they have to open the egg and deal with the poison, essentially. But I just broke one of the seals to the egg.
Nice, nice.
The world gets like more corrupted if you do this too. There's like this. It has like a Dark Souls storytelling type where it's all pretty passive and through your items and like reading these like codexes and shit. But people put YouTubes together like they do with Dark Souls and.
Ambient storytelling.
Yeah, it does have a fairly like in-depth story, but it's not necessarily an unheard trope. Although some of it's different, some of it's cool. I definitely liked it. I can't recite it right now. I know bits and pieces because it was a year or 2 ago since I played. But I did like it when I watched the YouTube video. It was very cool. It did have like a Dark Souls theme almost in telling its story. I could definitely see the inspiration.
Oh, it for sure does.
And like Team Cherry has said that like, they're big Dark Souls fans. Doesn't mean that it's Dark Souls or Souls-like. It's a Metroidvania, but that definitely was part of their inspiration.
Yeah, and that's very clear. A Shadow the Hedgehog body pillow would be interesting. I'm down. Okay, that just mauled me. I once woke up to someone's Sasuke body pillow.
Ooh. I remember this story actually. You were quite happy.
When I just like woke up cuddling Sasuke, I was like, what the fuck? But also, oddly comforted.
Yeah, like you were like, it was fine.
Tsundere Shadow? Oh, Jesus.
There,
Will he be like blushing and be like, Babaka? That'd be cute.
That was it.
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
Yeah. Good night, guys. I mean, I'm not going to bed quite yet, but it was. Thanks for watching. It was mostly Matt.
Yeah. Love you all. I'll see you soon. I might stream Grim Dawn tomorrow, or like maybe even some other game if people want to see me play Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not Shadow the Hedgehog, but you know what I mean. Either way.
It's definitely an option.
We'll talk. Bye, guys.
See ya.